No, all right, we're still.
Enable spring breathing, text to speech, customize your audio.
To make sure everything is clean and pristine.
I got no idea what I'm doing. This is the second time I've ever been on commentary.
I can't say I've seen Cub T in action, but I have seen some good pressure from Ghost Trips. Something that I aspire to myself. I'm being a Havoc player myself.
I lost to Ghost Chips earlier, so I agree with you. All right, what are we doing?
Tanya.
Yeah. What's that?
Brilliant.
All right, Havoc and Tanya. We're going with the Serena support and the Goro. Serena keeping it nice and simple.
The pyramid.
The revolution you sell is false.
Goro, how does Goro synergize with Tanya, John?
That selection of Goro will, what first comes to mind, it will allow that pop-up. It gives like that little bit more of a boost once they're up in the air. There is ways to discombobulate as well with the throw assist and that sort of thing. It should be interesting to see how it plays in Tanya's moveset.
Tanya straight in with an early lead. Yeah.
And illustrating just what I said, just I'm a pop Havoc right up in the air. Tanya coming out strong early.
Havoc got an answer for it. Yes, here we go.
Oh, and keeping Tanya in the corner at that stage, not a place that anybody wants to be.
Forward throw. We gonna get another throw?
Throwing her right back into the corner.
Now throws are difficult to tech because there's actually a separate tech button for back and forward throws, so those going to be quite difficult to deal with in this game, I believe.
Tanya takes it quite relentlessly. Great energy this time round.
Seems to be dealing pretty well with that Havoc pressure.
It certainly helps that she has a lot of corner carry herself.
Come here, you little... Tanya keeping up with some pressure of her own.
In the early days, it looks like Cub T dictating a bit of the pace some of this time round. Valiant first effort, but just had little answer for the pressure with the corner game being kept up by Tanya, and the overall reach, it appeared as well.
Havoc unable to get offense going. Just, yeah, you're talking about that reach. Good God.
Certainly a case of having to try and get into that game in which you're right up in their grill, whereas Tanya being that much more dangerous in that mid to long range.
Maybe that's the trouble Havoc is having, just not able to get in and get the offense started.
Pops her up.
Ooh, I like
Take
that.
her straight
I
into
like
the
that.
corner, lay down the
Not enough.
lay down the sigil, but didn't come into play this time round, unfortunately.
Haven't got Breaker on deck.
That's it.
Got him
And
in
we
the
get
corner, got
and
him
this
in
is
the corner.
exactly where Havoc shines. Well,
Unfortunately, it doesn't...
as soon as I say that, I jinx it entirely. But definitely wanting to be that bully, definitely wanting to come in with that pressure and keep them guessing while they just whittle away with Chip and with Neoplasm.
All right.
Exactly like that.
All right, Ghost Chip's putting a number on the board.
That's the way with Havoc. In comparison, Havoc offense is not it's not overly It's not overly tricky, it's not pretty, it's Havoc, but it gets the job done when we get in there.
Oh, yes. Yes, nice overhead mix-up.
This is
Ooh,
exactly
I like
what
that.
we need to have in there. Just take away the opportunities for her to catch air, to reconfigure. And that was a very commanding
right.
round this time round for Ghost Chips.
Ghost Chips getting on the board 1-1.
Round 1. Fight.
Still having to watch out for those ranged pokes over there. Just keep yourself clear. Just anticipate rather than anything else.
Havoc just over and over with the... Tanya saying block, bitch.
Just being able to keep up, with those blocks. You're trying to pick when you think is your turn, and thankfully Ghost Trips was able to do so.
Oh, but Breaker
the
on
breaker
deck.
into. Serena coming in to extend the string. Kenny just missing that last hit, but we collected it right at the end there.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, a bit unsafe.
Cutty going through a bit of a Hail Mary, unfortunately not panning out this time, and this has proven rather costly. And we're getting the next snap.
Oh, controversial choice of words there, John.
What it does is it
Hail
just
Mary. Oh! Oh, Ghost Chips taking it 2-1.
very, very commanding win this time round. And that puts Ghost Trips up at 2, Cubty 1.
Tanya's starting to sweat. Havoc's like, if I win this, you have to take me to dinner.
Havoc would be a terrible dinner guest.
He
No,
would. No, look at him. Look at him, fucking fugly.
veto. It's less the looks, it's more hygiene. Anyway, collecting him with that great Superman punch, great at catching people out that way.
Of course, the
Tanya
gap.
managing to find that gap,
The gap in
between the
Serena.
Serena's cameo, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Ghost Chips on set point. Dinner time for Havoc.
And carry us further into the corner.
Tanya losing her breaker to the assist.
Just trying to keep that distance and creating it. And now being able to. No!
Oh.
Cubty was trying to create that distance command the distance over there, but Ghost Chips managing to close out and
Can
now
Cubty bring it back? Can he bring it back?
now it's Tanya's turn for a bit of corner carry, a bit of discombobulation.
Ghost Chips just needs that one hit. And there we go.
Finish her.
Ghost Chips closing it out. Valiant effort all round, but once we got our sea legs, Havoc was away.
Tanya's got to go on a date with Havoc. It's
Nobody agreed to that.
absolute scenes. Don't worry, he got them reservations at the
Nobody
Olive
agreed to
Garden.
that. I had fingers tied behind my back.
He got them reservations at the Olive Garden.
So at least in that case, Havoc is not the most nauseating thing at the table. So
He's hoping the food will take your mind off of his face.
I'm sure he has a winning personality. No, I'm not.
Yeah, he does
violent.
he's really good at the like, hey, look, I can take off my thumb. Look.
No.
Next we got, what do we got? Butterjaw and who's that? Who's that?
We've got Butterjaw and Consistent up next.
Consistent. Butterjaw also placing top 16 in Street Fighter today.
Been a very prolific effort all round from him.
And knocked me out of Sam's show yesterday.
He did indeed. With some particularly nasty Dali dagger play. I'm managing to travel very up to the ends, basically.
So that's, yeah, he was in Grand Finals, wasn't he?
Correct.
All right, so that's where I'm putting my money. Are we looking at Havoc v Sub-Zero?
I haven't seen a lot of Sub-Zero play this weekend.
Sub-Zero is arguably no, Reiko. All right.
Excellent.
I
really love to see a Reiko.
Love to see a Reiko. Sub-Zero is, to a lot of people, arguably like one of the worst, if not the worst character in the game at the moment. Or the weakest.
Hard point, and that's sort of you do have in a sense, you do have an all-rounder. You have somebody who I feel has a lot of answers for every situation. Yes, superb sound. But much in the same way, I feel like that Reiko has a lot of answers to the situations that Sub-Zero can try and force as well.
Reiko nominally a grappler, but actually one of the better zoners in the game as well.
Reiko was very bizarre in terms of being a grappler, for having, as you say, one of the best projectiles about for my money, and just excellent buttons, especially his kicks.
And it's actually interesting. They got Megan Fox to play Nitara in Mortal Kombat 1, and they actually got Christian Bale to play Reiko, if you didn't realize.
Citation needed, but we're anyway continuing on. Sub-Zero managing to keep that pressure. You're allowing the opportunity to breathe, unfortunately.
See, Reiko keeping it down at long distance, and then able to just come in and command at close range as well.
And that's one of the things that makes Reiko so dangerous, is the access to that launcher without bar or resource.
And then compare him with the Darius assist, and he's able to get quite a lot of damage off his throw.
Where a simple throw can very easily just become untold amounts of damage.
Just gets big boy damage. His command throw usually his command throw usually only does about as much as a regular throw, but if you then pair it with the Darius assist, you can combo off it and get something like, what is it, like 30 or 40%?
Depending where you can go from there, but once they're up there twirling, really it's your selection as far as it goes.
Sub-Zero having a hard time making it happen.
He's able to go with some blocked strings of it in making his escape, but Reiko was able to find that gap.
Game 2.
Yes,
here we go.
A perfect example of what we were talking about, how Darius opens up that command grab completely and allows you to just go to town, essentially.
Reiko kind of effective at any range in this matchup, and Sub-Zero unfortunately having trouble kind of making it happen from mid-screen.
But still, even them saying that, being able to create those combo opportunities, and now it's Reiko who's looking for gaps in the corner.
Right, yes.
And those
Yes, here
being
we
able
go.
to extend the combos that way, I feel like we are discounting the freeze all too much.
Had him walk down to the corner. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Excellent.
All right, consistent putting around on the board.
Brilliant return salvo.
Nice, nice, that dive kick, that new dive kick.
Back in that corner after Weema thought that Reiko found that room to breathe, and
Making ample use of Sub-Zero's new additions to his kit.
consistent, very much living up to his name, just keeping that pressure on.
Breaker on deck for Reiko. We can still see this happen. But...
Reiko being able to...
dropping.
Reiko being able to take that All Japan Pro Wrestling mindset into effect every time they're in the air. That's an opportunity to DDT.
All right, 1-1.
Consistent evening up the score.
Looking pretty evening. Excuse me, looking pretty even in the opening salvo here.
It's one set a very particular overhead comes in from Sub-Zero. It's going to hurt. You are going to go far. You are going to go straight back into your new home, the corner.
Reiko and those ninja stars.
The great thing about the ninja stars is you've effectively got 3 hits. So even if it is blocked, you're talking about building up meter.
The ninja stars and the Darius assist really being a workhorse in this match.
It comes out fast. It is not that easy as far as projectiles go, the jump over. But having said that, being able to clear right under it with a wake-up
that's
slide.
what I like to see. Oh, watch your shins, boy.
And back up again.
Yes, 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 yes. Walk him.
Just hammers for days from Sub-Zero. The neutral jump to avoid the throw.
Man, come on.
Unfortunately, it's led into
Yes, that's what I like to see.
Butterjaw trying to find that gap after all the strikes over there, but wasn't able to make it happen that time round.
Oh, nice.
Able to catch and then straight into the corner once again. Butterjaw forced to use a breaker at that point.
Consistent really seeming to hit his stride in this set.
Once again, it was maybe that case of oftentimes you
another
will get that first round almost being
Third clone. Damn, where was all that last set?
almost being a taster session with your first set. We're kind of learning how the other player operates. What will trip them up most? What are they most likely to go for?
Oh, are we getting a character change?
And I think what we've had there is a recalibration, and as such, and
dirty pool.
and in kind, Butterjaw recalibrating himself.
Butterjaw says, "Fuck this." We're going Baraka Cyrax, the greasy boy, the toilet boy.
Of course, Reiko having answers in every sort of situation. Baraka has one thing in particular that he does extremely well, and that is the untold levels of damage he can do.
Just the shredder, the blender. Already seeing it barely out of my mouth.
that often gets touted as well. That particular tool in his set, that overhead kick that can just any landed hit that comes with a Baraka can just be extended.
God, Consistent's health just melting like hot butter.
It's in a bit of an adjustment, but we're going to see if a Consistent can rally. Forced a breaker at that point. Waking up with the slide and just being met with the block.
Oh. Shredding through Consistent that set like tissue paper.
Very commanding, very fearsome set from Butterjaw this time round. And we're even back up 2-2 again.
All right, final game. Arguably the biggest scrub killer in the game right now versus the weakest character on the roster at the moment.
I wouldn't be so fast to say I'm a strength or I'm a weakness any here, but at this moment, Consistent needs to find those windows to lay the proper hits and then convert damage.
Oof.
Just start to take the
set point for Butterjaw.
Maybe he
Consistent make it happen.
breaker
Early
at that
breaker,
point.
early breaker. Saying I don't want to get touched this round if I can help it.
And that's a difficult thing about timing your breaker against Baraka in particular. It's sort of choosing your poison at that stage. But
All right.
Consistent deciding to give a bit of pressure against Baraka himself there.
Consistent finding his feet, but quickly losing it again.
Butterjaw being able to take it back off of the back of that wake up.
Butterjaw still, yep, there's the breaker. Before I could even finish saying it.
And Cutter, and it's
here
going to be
comes
the
and-
fatal
oh.
blow to close things out.
Oh. Come here, you little.
And definitively, cinematically, unskippably, Butterjaw has taken this one.
Indubitably. Butterjaw moves on to, what is that, winner's final?
Be winner's final, I would say.
God damn.
There's definitely that difficult thing with that matchup, trying to find your gaps. They are there, they do exist. It's just finding them with the best tool you can and converting. Finding it to convert it into the most damage you possibly can and just press the advantage.
Yeah, it looked like Consistent was maybe getting a bit shaken during that last couple of rounds, kind of dropping opportunities for damage.
Maybe at a point it can definitely happen to the best of us over there, but it is what it is.
I know, that's like pressure's on, you're up against an obscenely aggressive opponent, you find yourself kind of panicking and dropping your buttons.
It's coming back to the recalibration once again. They're seeing how aggressive is this person, how defensive is this person, where are they go, where do they tend, what sort of strings am I seeing most often, and what are their sort of go-to strategies, and there's that thing about taking your opportunity to switch characters. It's can really go either way.
What do we got next? Yo, we got like a commercial spot or something?
I think we're setting up.
Yeah, can we pipe in an ad for Briscoes or something?
We would need to clear that with them, unfortunately. So this is it.
All right, who we got? Who we got? Oh, Raiden, my favorite character, Liu Kang. Liu Kang and Astra. Astra, very strong choice. Where does Liu Kang fall in things? What kind of what can you tell me?
I haven't really paid too much into the list myself, but Liu Kang, something kit has always been strong. You've got options for projectiles. You've got very fast. You've got a lot of horizontal movement to him. Very strong start by Jotsujin as Ashura.
Liu Kang not really having much of a chance to do anything yet.
And Karasu trying to find that first opening salvo.
Here we go. Here we
Managing
go.
to get it at this point. Interesting.
And the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
Effectively, almost like a very throw-heavy sort of a setup, just side changing all the way throughout, maybe as a way to discombobulate Jotsujin's game plan from here. But despite that, still being able to close out this round.
Very sound first round for Jotsujin. Good use of the Scorpion assist.
So it's just that extra sort of zest needed for that uppercut and other sort of launches that she has in her kit. Just you were going to stay up for longer. Just being able to extend your time up in the sky.
Great command of Ashura's mobility.
The real estate up there is cheap, Liu Kang. Stay.
Great command of Ashura's mobility by Jotsujin and awareness with the Scorpion assist.
Absolutely, being able to weave in and out and just sort of dictate that pace and placement all the way through that match.
Oh, we still got old numbers up on the board.
Still got old numbers. For those checking in, we've only had the one set to Jotsujin so far, but Karasu definitely trying to keep that zoning game for the meantime, but now it's just just becomes a game at that point of who's going to get tapped first.
Jotsujin's Ashura just effortlessly dancing around the stage. By contrast, Liu Kang just kind of playing a very linear, very like almost chess rook kind of lots of linear straight line kind of movement, and
a lot of that has been there is definitely a strength in that as well. You're talking about your corner character and his moves. When they do come out, they come out quick, but unfortunately not being able to find that grip at the very moment. Very commanding set from Jotsujin. It has been in particular that cameo from the Scorpion, just making those times in which you are airborne just that much more frightening. It's looking at another string entirely.
just amazing command of space.
Just feeling like you're being kept in that corner, just like I'm blocking, just trying to guess what is coming.
And we're looking at set point for Jotsujin.
Just trying to lay out those those obstacles on the screen as he inches forward. Oh, and the unfortunate whiff at that point. Not being able to take advantage of it at that point. We're up again in the air.
Liu Kang's kind of, fundamentals-based playstyle.
Well, we've managed to pick out that particular block string with the high into the with the low into the overhead.
Here we go.
Strike.
All right.
Being able to take it to.
Could we see a comeback?
This has all the start of an incredible comeback at this point.
Oh, so close.
Fortunately.
So close. All throughout that set, just really fantastic command of Ashra's mobility and kit.
I haven't seen much Ashra play myself, but it is just that sense of wondering about what is the best angle, what is the best distance to really sort of engage at that point.
Who you got for Combat Pack 2?
Oh, we're talking guest.
Yeah. Who you got for Combat Pack 2?
Tricky. I feel like it's easier at this stage to say who I think it's not. I feel like it's too late for Michael Myers at this point.
Well, they had Michael Myers in Call of Duty.
They did have in Call of Duty, but this is not Call of Duty. This is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they had Homelander in Call of Duty as well.
I can't speak to the crossover of their licensing deals at that point, but
Just put in Call of Duty.
what I really want to see is continue on with some of the, especially with the idea of the 3D era characters, and maybe
who do you want to return?
I feel like that we need to go back into, start talking about people with axe. We can open up more of the combat kids being brought back in. We can going into 3D. I thought that we can go back to some of the underrated, I believe, characters like your Hotaro, like your Movado. Absolutely, I thought that they were very underrated in that game.
I think Cassie is a good bet. Okay, here we go.
Cassie,
Kenshi,
I feel like is going to be
I
a
think
bet.
we're good. Okay, so we got Cassie, we got Kenshi and Lee Mei. I am looking forward to seeing some Kenshi. A good Lee Mei is always entertaining as well. Right. Can we get names up on the board? Okay, no problems.
Of course, the clear plan with Lee Mei being able to just the access to those air combos that can be quite devastating. Once again, extended by the use of the Scorpion cameo, proving to be a popular cameo this day.
All right, the Sento comes out. Oh,
and it's about time
you going in the blender.
It's about time we've had the typical Shadow Puppet tennis match.
Kenshi said, yo!
It's just even outside the puppet as well. It's also that excellent overhead from afar.
Oh.
Finding that gap in the armor, being able to pop up from there. You may be able to counter. Both of them were airborne, and unfortunately, that's where Lee Mei is queen.
Here it comes. Oh, Lee Mei able to fight her way out.
Being able to rally, and once again taking it up Once again, being able to take it up in the air combo, but especially with her, is a don't enter the sky. Very much her domain.
This is a tough matchup for Lee Mei because Kenshi kind of excels at a range that is difficult for Lee Mei because her buttons are notoriously actually a little bit stubby.
It's hard to really sort of comment specifically when we're talking about the mechanics of a Macento, when we get like the ping pong match up over there, because somebody else, somebody might as well be showing me street magic over there. It's all witchcraft to me. Kenshi being able to close it out under the set.
Never talk to me or my son ever again.
It's just every time that you want to meet up there, it always presents an opportunity for Lee Mei to get those hits in and
Timely
dictate the pace from there. Nice catch out of the air.
Very nice.
Bit of inching towards about who gets in the first salvo. And we break her at that point. Seeing that Scorpion along the side, deciding I don't want anything to do with that.
Lee Mei
But it
taking
was
the
not
first
to
round.
be.
Lots of back and forth in this matchup.
And now we're back to
You going in the blender.
the Sento Funhouse.
You going in the Sam Show hole.
Mix up. That was our secret word of the day.
Oh, flawless victory.
Devastating round.
Final round. Fight.
It's that quick projectile as well, being able to catch Kenshi out of the sky. Being able to take it off of the lantern and very much Lee Mei being able to dictate the pace right now.
Kenshi could take this back at any moment. Oh.
The blocking this time round has been consistent on the strings.
And here we go.
Just collected
what did
at
I
that
say?
point.
What did I say?
Seen consistently on the bluff at that point, but you've got to be vigilant, and then
What?
it becomes all that much more
Look at that health. Look at that health.
down to the magical pixel.
Do not talk to me or my son ever again.
Very staunchly fought round.
Round one. Fight.
Taking that shield just to try and take that projectile out of the game, at least for a moment. And after the freeze, able to block at that meantime. It's just an intimidating spot to be in, just between Sento and a Kenshi at that point. Pretty definitively fought rounds. Being able to up block from there, nicely caught out.
Looking at set point.
They're sort of both testing the waters at close range, but unfortunately, Kenshi slightly winning out on range because of that blade. And now we go back into the breakering from that point. Well picked breaker.
All right, can Lee Mei scale this mountain? No breaker on deck for Kenshi. She could do this.
It's a case of keeping the pressure on, dictating the pace, not allowing that moment to breathe there.
Oh, Sento's out. And whew,
Able to take that momentary opportunity.
after that powerhouse comeback in the second game. All right, Combat Pack 2. What was I saying? So we got, I think Cassie's going to come back.
I think it's at this.
I think I think the T1000 leak is real. I think that one's a good bet.
It would be brilliant to have just like the ways you can go with that sort of my character type, or the morphing.
Yeah, I think
that can do.
I mean, not only is Terminator 2 like the greatest movie ever made, but like I reckon the T1000, like with the blades and the hammers and like just a great like move set character.
Well, though you just pull out two implements, but really it could be anything at that point.
A lot of potential for fatalities and just a great character.
Would be a brilliant
all around,
fit.
yeah.
Would be a brilliant fit if true.
Who do you want to see back? I want Bo Raicho again if possible, because you know me.
We already have Madame Bo.
Well, okay, well then make Madame Bo playable. Give us burping, farting old lady. Give us the burping, farting old lady who talks in kind of a racist Asian accent.
Please don't quote out of context.
So if you are getting Uber Eats, you're gonna have to eat it downstairs. Otherwise, they will pick us up.
I think they should bring back Jarek.
We're only saying that for the memes, though. If
Yeah,
we're
but that's what we
perfectly
said.
honest.
That's what we said about Reiko too. And then
Well-
Reiko's actually kind of awesome.
Reiko has been a bit of a triumphant return. Reiko definitely had fans at the beginning, but a lot of it came down to the Khan helmet, that old sort of thing from Mortal Kombat 2 that really came around. But big fan of the reimagination of him this time round.
Like, I think that any character NetherRealm brings back is going to be reinvigorated in a way that's like, I think we can trust them with with basically any character. All right, what do we got? Cub T versus who's this?
Yeah,
Rat.
Rat, absolutely.
Okay. Cub T versus Rat. We got Tanya versus Kenshi. All right, so Tanya going to be able to deal with the issue of Kenshi's reach
Fantastic.
with his sword.
Got him overlay back over here. We are in the losers quarterfinal. It is on my Cub T versus Rat.
Sento coming out nice and early.
What really helps is to pick up on a cameo with a Sub-Zero, because once that freeze hits, you just have that moment. You just have that moment to really think about something nasty to prepare. And we go with the throw as Tanya seems to have gained Nirvana. Just picking away, trying to find that point.
Tanya channeling her
Gava's
Ankh.
dropped.
Oh no.
And once again, being able to
Oh?
breaker at that point.
Sento staying sheathed.
Daring him a spiral towards a minion, but didn't quite pan out, unfortunately.
Rat taking the first game.
Trying to keep up the defense at that point, but not being able to collect all the angles that Rat was coming at from.
Round one. Fight.
Now I ain't no fancy big city lawyer, but you might argue you want to make better use of Tanya's range in this matchup. Oh, here we go.
And either way, you want to keep
There we go. There we go. That's
being able
what
to
it
collect it. That sort of a point. It's that case of applying the of keeping the match at your distance and at your pace. Just dictate from there. Just leave as little room for the Kenshi strange mystical blade street magic David Blaine levitating stuff. Just as little of that as possible.
Is Kenshi a mind freak?
Still being able to check every so often with that very quick lawn overhead. Just to check to make sure that you're still awake at that point.
I got a breaker on deck for cup of tea. There we go.
Being able to use it at that point.
Ooh, the whiff punish.
However, with no breaker, out comes Sento.
We are 2-0 for Rat.
Rat looking particularly strong this time round, 2-0.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, here it is. The final game for Top 16 Guilty Gear Strive. Battle for
Tanya making good use of the range on that.
It's not only the range, it's the options from which they come in in ways that you're not expecting, the high to low.
What is that thing that she has?
The stave almost?
It used to be like a tonfa, but it is not anymore.
There have been a litany of weapons in the history of Tanya's set, but this is your segmented staff almost, I would say. Well scouted and blocked and keeping him out all the way through. Breaker at that point.
Cup T's got this round in hand. Oh!
An unfortunate whiff and very severely punished. And that is definitely going to be a round for Rat.
Well, remind me never to open my mouth again.
Fight.
Are you saying that you willed the ruin intervene?
Oof.
Back in the center after the pop-up here. Hellacious damage opportunities.
You going in the blender, and that's it.
What a way to close out.
Commanding victory for Rat.
Running there for that part, and times of them are taking ways of coming in from unconventional angles to try and control the space and the pressure of that match, but Rat was just too commanding at that point.
Cup T not making enough use of, I think, Tanya's like unconventional kind of like movement and like the angles of her attacks, and you know what I mean. I'm a little inarticulate. But
It's easy. It is easy to say from from the outside.
It is easy to say from the
but there was a
outside.
lot of ways about about Kenshi's game style and what
Yeah.
he brings to the table, what he's capable of doing that just changes a lot of game plans for people. Be interesting to see how the Kenshi gameplay continues along this seed.
Who's first up for a nerf?
I'm typically of the idea that I tend not to look at nerfs myself, but more like say who could do with like a little bit.
Who needs to be buffed?
Who could do with a little bit more pinch of pepper?
Yeah.
You know, like
I think
who could be spiced
Sub-Zero
up
needs
a
to be
little
buffed.
bit.
Sub-Zero needs a buff. Who do you think is going to get nerfed? Like, who do you think's getting nerfed? I think Cyrax, but which playable character?
It might come down to just a simple levels at that point. It's very much the same thing about what characters that you were going to buff. Just like a little bit of a tune up or like a little bit of a tune down and that sort of a way. I tend towards wanting to, give those who
Well, I'm not asking what you would do. I'm asking what they're going to do. All right.
I'm probably thinking Baraka's damage level will be looked at. Not necessarily a touch, but there's a case of there is a lot of things that can come out from that point. They have to work hard for them or whatever, but it's scary when you're
Who we got?
on the other end of it.
Who's playing?
Round one. Fight.
Thank you. Ah, there they are. Thank you.
Consistent, kept up in the air. It feels like since this match began.
Now, could Consistent bring it back after an unfortunate loss?
Being able to punish the trepidatious sort of blocking and spacing at that point with a few throws to break this up and converting them all at a time into only very few characters can do that.
Consistent holding his own on a little bit of health. Nice,
Coming
nice,
in with the dive
nice.
kick. Being able to pop up and we convert it into the corner.
Oh,
And fatal blow at this point. That is going to hit.
Sub-Zero says, "Nice to see you." That that patience.
That hair-raising moment when you saw the orange on still, but being able to just punish the attempt to get out of the corner at that point.
That patience, that presence of mind. Looking for a bit of redemption after that loss in the last set to Baraka.
And that's exactly what you need after in the face of a relentless offense. Just that patience, just that stone sort of waiting instead of trying to force something that might be unsafe. Like say, no, the gap will present itself.
You might say icy. All right.
Your words, not mine. After being able to take that back character too with a round of their own. What works really well with this kit is Sub-Zero definitely having options to launch himself, but having that other one in the Kun Lao right there.
Very nice.
And once again, back in the corner.
Consistent making it happen.
Trying to escape at that point, but no, kept right in there again, under lock, on ice. Almost daring to try and move out with the clones over there.
All right, we got some Astra shenanigans on deck.
And there we go. Situation changing at that time, maybe paying for that sass.
Yes! Nice work.
Not paying enough, managing to close it out with that dive kick.
Consistent, just staying cool.
Round one. Fight.
This impressive play when back up against a wall like that, instead of just getting intimidated by it, just trying to find that opportunity. Breakering.
Early, too.
Early breaker. It's leaves you with them
Where'd
less
the,
options.
Where'd the meter come from?
Excellent escape from that point.
Don't you pop those. Ah!
Punishing the whiff punches at that point. Scouting the overheads.
Ah, unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
The light will not.
Tis unfortunate.
Too little too late for this time round.
Another early breaker. Like these footsies.
This certainly feels like a sensible one. Every time you see that Scorpion cameo apparate, it's generally a good idea of you might want to avoid this. Those long range pokes being able to catch up consistent.
Karasu putting one on the board.
And we are tied as we go into our next set.
Round one. Fight.
Nice.
Saw that coming and was able to punish from there. Didn't quite collect that.
Nice overhead mix-up.
Just keeping at that spacing, just trying the chance for that moment, that opening in their armor to convert into solid damage. Also being able to
Got a breaker on deck for
recover.
Sub-Zero. Loving the footsies on display here. Loving the pokes. Yes.
Usually not seeing them that much of a duel, that much of guns drawn at dawn sort of duel of footsies, as usually I try and skip footsies as soon as possible.
Yeah, man, I play Honda. I just headbutt it, skip footsies.
Would have come to this venue by Duskoy if possible. And this time, Arisu managing to punish the slight with the spacing there. Consistent regretting that dive kick for Amma now. And great strong finish from Karasu.
All right, who's going to take this one? Nice. Putting them in the corner.
Very good place
Oh,
to dip.
couldn't do the forward throw because the cameo was already out.
It's been unfortunate being caught out at that time, just when they're not active for that sort of bit.
Nice. Back
But
in
still,
the corner.
but still everything's active. Let's get back to the plan. It was working. It's strong. This way we remove some of those options.
Consistent chipping away. And it looks like that is it for the third game?
And that very
Third
strong
set.
and that very strong game plan, very much followed in that last time around, leads to another win there for Consistent.
Round one. Fight.
Oof. Ooh.
nasty.
Ooh.
Almost half. Right out of the gate.
Oh,
from
Karasu
Karasu.
with an early. Looks like this round is almost over. Oh!
That's well played.
As close to a wash as I think we're going to see from these competitors with that one. But right back into it, consistent with their game plan of applying the corner pressure from here.
Is this a rerun?
Unfortunate whiff throw from that point, but being able to collect.
Oh! Karasu turning it around.
Well, just as much as consistent as looking for those gaps to get like a nice, solid opportunity to get the reins back. Karasu obviously going to be looking for the same.
Nice using the Kung Lao assist to make that safe. Oh! Punishing that move many times throughout this matchup, but then that time, unfortunately, messing it up.
Just a response after consistent leaving that many obstacles on the set. You might not run into the ice clone or the Kung Lao on the spin, but they are there and they are affecting where you will be.
Oh. Nice, alright.
Timely breaker. But too little too late for this round set.
Followed by the Soviet Meyer. Akame and Homer because he hit 0 mark. Was a service. Oh, wasn't. Racing Ranger and Q8.
Alright. Last set.
We're looking at 2-2 apiece.
You're just gonna stop over screen with the
Two very well-matched competitors.
top 4. If you're in that top 4, make your way to the tree cell.
Still testing the range at that point, but Ultra able to get in.
Nice. Good early breaker.
Potentially a bit late in that combo, but needed at that point.
And here it comes again with no breaker on deck. Oh.
Karasu having an answer for every strike inconsistent string that time round.
Round 2, fight.
Been caught out by that huge projectile that Ultra has.
Alright. Assistant having trouble making it happen in this final game.
Being able to collect it.
Oh, very nice!
And punishing the escape
Very
attempt. Saw it
nice.
coming. But just being caught out by that poke.
Oh,
And
that's
that is going to be
unfortunate.
it for consistent.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Consistent going home, but nothing to be ashamed of. An excellent display. Played very, very well.
Brilliant set, and with that, Karasu advances.
What were we saying? I was saying, who do you think's getting nerfed? And you think Baraka.
Was the first thing that came to mind, if anybody is going to... I tend to look back at the idea of a Mortal Kombat 9, just like say, hey, here's our balance idea. Everybody's ridiculous.
Everybody's busted. Everybody's busted. Yeah, I agree with that. Because I think that, like, Mortal Kombat is great when it's, like, just the greasiest, like, most toxic, complimentary game. Like...
Always better to give than to take away.
Yeah. Though, if I think anybody needs a nerf, I think who I think needs a nerf, I think they
Needs
should,
a nerf, strong.
Who I
okay.
think I am not a person who generally complains, but I think they should nerf Raiden. I think Raiden's damage is a little overtuned.
It's like,
I think it's a little high.
just that moment of like, say, is this Mike alive? Okay, good. Here are all my hot takes.
No, I think Raiden's a little overtuned.
All my nuclear opinions.
Oh, we got Reiko Havoc.
Serena.
We are
I am so viciously torn
we
in
are
this
at
matchup.
and I guess it's happening at the dungeon. This is winners finals. All right, we got Butterjaw versus Ghost Chips. This is going to be heated. Winners finals, Southern Cross Up 2023, Mortal Kombat 1, Butterjaw versus Ghost Chips, Havoc, and oh no.
Seem to be having a little bit of difficulty.
I miss my father.
Reiko.
Reiko kind of rocking Chris O'Donnell Robin here.
Serena.
All right, Havoc, and unfortunately Havoc not bringing the bondage gear anymore. I was looking forward to the dungeon throwdown.
Inevitably fall apart. If only you appreciated his genius.
All right.
The Emperor has decreed that everybody will have pompadours. You'll be wearing this. Coming up with... Popping up at that point. Just missing
whip
on the
throw.
double leg.
Oh.
Nice shot of the neoplasm that bolstered them up in the air. It's always my first tip with Reiko. Just always look out for that overhead in particular. Comes out quickly, and that is a hard knockdown every time.
Reiko's zoning Havoc, one of the things he's really got over Havoc in this matchup, I believe.
Reiko being able to take advantage of that gap in the Serena assist right there to sneak in a low kick at that point. Just to disrupt.
I think any chance Butterjaw is going to have to try and zone Havoc is going to be to his advantage, IMO.
Wake up with that ground and pound from the double leg tackle.
Nice, Serena. Very nice, very nice.
Decent chunk of damage off of that. The Darius assist again. It's an interesting contest with these two just
two big boys
two
slugging it
bullies trying to out-bully the other.
Just guys being dudes. It's what Michael Cole might call it.
Being able to scout that overhead
Nice.
and punishing with the fatal blow of his
Nice,
own.
we got the two raw fatal blows, and one of them landing. Love to see it. It's what Michael Cole might call a very physical matchup.
Butterjaw managing to take out that round. Excellent color coordination from Reiko and Darius today.
Round one. Fight.
Both going in for the green, gold, and I'm black. The Emperor has decreed fall colors this season. Being able to catch that third time round with the overhead. Maybe going to the well one too many times.
Really seeing that just up close, just slugging it out.
Which is where I think that Havoc has the best chance at this point. From a distance, I would give it to Reiko for the range on the kicks that a grappler really shouldn't have, but does, which I love, and
didn't end up needing the neck snap.
And just a Neoplasm being a slow moving and always never going to outpace the Shurikens. Breakering not wanting anything that would extend after that, especially in the corner. But unfortunately not being able to use that option this time as he catches Neoplasm after puke.
Oh, missing with the Darius assist.
But able to get that throw in, that takes away the ability to capitalize.
One for Ghost Chips, one for Havoc.
And Ghost Chips, I'm drawing that one out.
Nice.
He's able to come in with throws of plenty at that point. Wake up into the double leg ground and pound.
Butterjaw's Reiko just out bullying Havoc in this this round.
That's right. It's not going into any long sort of combos. It's about like saying. It's about keeping it to that point, but unfortunately falling at that and falling right into the sigil.
Yes, do the shurikens.
Going back to the range at this point.
Yes, and then those big legs.
One of the exact scenarios against Havoc that Reiko really wants to be in.
That's what you want to do. You want to zone with those shurikens and then take advantage of those big kicks with the energy on the end. With punish, yes.
Breakery from that point, and that proves early breaker, but that takes Darius out of the game for quite some time.
Butterjaw seeming to be caught onto a strategy here. Just keep Havoc out. Yes, there you go.
It's just saying at that point that while they both have options of being up in your face, it's Havoc that is slightly scarier with the abilities to pop up from there. Example with the Neoplasm carrying to the corner.
Oh, there's the gap, and here comes the grab. Oh, didn't go for the up grab.
Be able to avoid with a neutral jump.
Didn't go for the up grab.
It's always a gamble when you want to do that. You can either take the up grab can whiff just as easily as the non-modified grab.
Both players are either going neutral or pushing up. So it's a coin flip.
It is the brawler's dilemma.
Can we get into a fireball war here?
Not a situation that you would often see these guys, that both characters in.
All right, now Havoc is the one.
And as if to spite me after saying that, just laying the scream of Neoplasm, and it seems to be working.
Ghost Chip seems to have.
Forget everything I say. You meta discovered.
Delightfully devilish Ghost Chips.
Ghost Chips managing to close out that round.
Oh, here we go. Ghost Chips.
That was Ghost Chips right there.
Oh, here we go.
Butterjaw taking that opportunity to switch to Baraka.
Butterjaw saying, I am not here to play anymore. I am here to win.
And now it's the effervescent Baraka versus the beguiling Havoc. Take it to the corner. It's that overhead kick again, which is so deadly at
And
creating those opportunities.
And its animation is really deceptive.
When you see it start, it doesn't quite hit the same way you think it might. Able to launch her at that point. Ghost just finding that opportunity to try and answer the pressure, but a little bit too late, unfortunately, at this time.
Butterjaw just shredding through the first round.
It worked so well the last time. Let's do it again. And this is the thing. Even though it might not come out at the speed that you want over there, it just creates places that Baraka can't go.
Oh.
That overhead kick again doing its work. Being able to make his way out of the corner and raise the sigil.
And the sigil and pinned down.
Being able to take away quite a bit of meter.
Final round. Fight.
We said, no, we're not playing footsies no more. We're not doing neutral. We're not doing fundamentals. We are here to shred. We are here to blade.
That overhead, those overhead kicks looking like real bugbears to Ghost Chips here. And the chip off of that string. Starting up from the left before coast to coast string all the way through that. That unrelenting pressure and movement from Butterjaw this time round.
Call Havoc John Moxley because his head thirsted for those blades.
That's not his name. No.
Oh my goodness. Walked straight into the corner. The
and just
siren
keeping him there, extending into
half
him
his
a
health
great damage.
evaporating. Oh!
Taking out World.
Stop! He's already dead.
Taking out World's version of Weird Bobby to the task. Is Butterjaw able to close it out this here? We are 2-2. Able to block successfully at that point. He definitely seen that overhead kick and definitely seen those blades a bit by now. Caught out with the low kick.
Oh.
But Butterjaw taking a wise breaker at that point.
Oh, able to make it for the net. Oh, but
just
a breaker.
the sheer amount of time that the net will give you.
Oh,
Caught out once again with that stump.
Ghost Chips chipping away at that health.
Great low just to catch people out and just deprive him of meter from this point.
Nice round. Nice round from Ghost Chips.
Ghost Chips being able to rally very well.
All right, we are at...
It's down to the wire.
Winner's final set points.
Collected from... But Butterjaw able to give a string of his own. This is nasty.
Cyrex
Slightly
misses.
mixing with the Cyrex, but...
Oh dear.
Carries to the corner, and that's become a very big part of his game plan here, trying to deprive Butterjaw of meter.
Again. Doesn't want him to break her. Wants every hit to count.
Exactly that.
It's almost there. Is that it? Not quite. Oh, and Ghost Chips takes it!
Being able to chip out.
Ghost
That was
Chips
tense.
takes it!
It was Tez trying to
Unreal.
find the point. Who was going to get that? Who was going to break the block finally? But down the chip damage.
Ghost Chips going to grand finals. Unbelievable game. Baraka coming at him like a wood chipper, like a what do you call it? The big like combine harvester.
Combine harvester.
Combine harvester.
Are we just going to go through harvesting machinery until like you find
the thing that you drive through the fields? and
which
it's like,
most represents Baraka's grill? I wonder. just
but he manages to keep his presence of mind and stick it out. Comes down to the final round. Last interaction.
And just look at me for Emma suggestions over there. As like say, Dime Store, you're not John Deere, but you're the closest thing I got. What do you think?
Alright guys, if you are in the Kenta, English is hard. Top 4, Kenta. Someone's yelling at me. It's on the other side of, it'll be on the other stream, so if you're in the top 4, please make your way over there. If you're commentating it, please head to the commentary area. If you've never seen what that game is, give it a watch. It was interesting. Meanwhile, we had Mortal Kombat top 8, top 4 happening over on the other stream.
Who we got?
We have Rat taking on Karasu.
Rat and Karasu.
Let's go to the blind sportsman.
Oh, milk. We are down to our final 4. From now on, if you lose, you are out of the family.
Battle of the Sword Masters over
Ooh.
here to see
Ooh.
things off.
Your infirmity doesn't stop you.
Not as long as I wield Senzo.
Two of them will face, and there will only be one. It reminds me of one of my favorite movies, The Quickening.
We out here, Kenshi versus Ashra. There can only be one. It was a little Highlander reference for the over 30s in the audience.
Being able to take advantage of that very fast long-range overhead. Extending that combo to score.
Karasu with that
Punishing
really,
the attempt to use thrust to get that breather.
Karasu with that really graceful command of Ashra's mobility.
There's that very flowing movement almost.
Fight.
And of course unfortunately missing that from that point because it doesn't quite have the same properties of the projectile.
All those dark berries ready to be plucked.
Don't pluck dark berries, they might be poisonous.
Don't call them that.
Both competitors using their long-range offensive. Frost being able to use
Center
Frost
coming
Carpet
out.
from that point to get that opening.
No Sento, okay.
And pushing back to full screen.
With the throw. And eating for it. Oh, whipping the throw and eating fatal blow for it. And losing the round.
Expensive throw attempt.
Final round.
That's the name of the game.
That's how tight the game is at this level.
Your proper points to use your fatal blows. Instead of applying fatal blows, I usually just cry. Locked in the corner there. She's trying to find a way out of that point.
Nice.
Being able to create that distance.
Very nice back and forth here. Both of them with that great range afforded by their swords.
Being able to take advantage of the Scorpion cameo that time. It wasn't the first, but try again. Got it the second time.
Great first set from Karasu.
Round one. Fight.
A bit trepidatious from most people this time around, just testing the waters with their long-range options until that poke. Will need a breaker. Scorpion getting in the position right there. With the icy hearts.
Spending a lot of time at opposite ends of the screen this round. But here we go. Alright, now we're cooking.
Collecting it into massive damage from that point. Seeming to have an answer for all of Kenshi's defensive options until that point.
Nice.
Kanasu closing this round out.
Round two.
Scorpion said I was here too. Oh, here it comes.
Being able to weather the blows of Sento this far.
But
And better than weather.
Able to knock Kenshi completely away from Sento and essentially nullify it. So now he is stuck in that stance without the puppet at all.
Sento having to be almost stuck there of,
Now we're cooking with this.
Mom, can you pick me up? I threw up. Just testing the waters with strikes, each one being struck at that point. But if nothing else, is building up the chip damage, punishing with a throw.
Astra says, take your Maul katana back to your... It's actually my first katana.
Round one.
The Hanwei battle ready.
That Sento is explicitly magic, though. Almost half of his life bar.
Half his life bar already. Karasu ready to just advance and get going.
Something about that from an Astra.
Got a plane to catch.
This engenders a certain, more cautious way of playing if you know that one of those is waiting for you on the other side. Extending once again, and Karasu closes that one out.
Karasu on set point.
Fight.
Yeah, but the breaker, they're deciding after that round there has been one overly long air combo too many.
Nice. Oh.
But of course that leaves Kenshi without that option this time round.
He's so good at like controlling Astra's movement and like look at oh my goodness. Karasu says I've got to go to the bathroom or I got a train to catch or something. I'm just like gonna get this done and get out of here.
You're trying to find the words of exactly what you want to say, but what you really need is the airport and their plane about to leave, and you're like, wait!
Far Asher looks fun.
Absolutely, just being able to weave in and out from there.
I don't know if I'd be good enough to play Astra, but Astra looks fun.
Especially after especially after the footage of Natara, I have seen, quite frankly, quite a bit more aerial capability from Astra, and a big amount of that is numbers, but there's just all those tools in her kit that she has.
All right, we have got losers finals, Butterjaw versus Karasu. I would just go ahead and pick Baraka right away.
That can't just be your answer to everything.
That should be the answer here. Oh, we're sticking with Reiko. Oh, no, Butterjaw making a decision. Yeah, Butterjaw picking Reiko.
I could feel that trepidation.
Is that gonna cost us a set?
That thought of just trying to see all the scenarios of what can Astra put out and what is my best way to answer those particular challenges that she puts out there.
Do you think this is a matter of Butterjaw believing Reiko has something that Baraka doesn't bring, or just enjoying the character more?
It could just be as little as a better head of hair.
I'll make quick work of you and your tricks.
An oracle, Reiko, you are not.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, losers final.
Losers final held in scenic flesh pits.
If the grand final's not in the tea house, I'm walking out.
The tea house.
The tea house. No, Asher's got answers for that.
But still, just despite all the flashiness over there were still simple tools at that point, like that overhead with the heart knockdown. Always a threat with the DDT into the Darius assist.
Nice.
As you see, Reiko fully capable of converting those moments into damage as well. Punishing that whiff with a hellacious uppercut.
Solid first round from Butterjaw.
Fight.
A little wave dash.
Now we're in the situation of testing the waters. Just
that's good. Oh, wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be.
you won't see that level of combos from Reiko like you would have seen from others over there. They're simpler looking tools or whatever, but they are trustworthy.
Bow! Bam!
It's always just looking for that point.
We all know about Jake the Snake.
What about Jake the Snake?
Huh?
Great first round there from Butterjaw, being able to take full advantage there of Reiko's great buttons. And certainly treating this round a little bit more cautiously on both sides until trying to find that opening.
Running a train on Ashra. Oh.
Just being able to get like those strikes when we're still in recovery from that point. Just punishing those misses.
Oh.
Missed the ground tackle, unfortunately. And now it's Ashra's turn
now
to party.
Karasu getting started. Finally getting that chance to get moving.
But coming in with that wake up ground tackle at that point, there is that armor that.
Oh, from the throw, getting the combo going. Oh. Unfortunately, didn't duck it. Or did he meter burn that one?
Meter burn that one.
Okay.
I'm getting that one out there. There was no ducking that projectile.
Donk. Butterjaw just not allowing Karasu to get that Ashra play going. Standing up too soon.
It's just that point of, like say, yeah, we've definitely seen what Ashra can do.
Now
but
we're cooking.
the answer then is to bully into taking away those options. But this time round, Karasu taking it. Just peppering the screen with the shurikens.
Nice. Oh, we need someone to update the score.
It's always a necessary part of Reiko's kit. I will say that fast overhead, not only because of the speed or the hard knockdown, is just satisfying to do, if we're quite honest. Just controlling that distance with low kicks and shurikens at that. After trying to keep Butterjaw in that corner, but it is hard to out-bully a bully.
Another set for Butterjaw.
Butterjaw taking another set.
Is Butterjaw going to grand finals?
Karasu considering the... Oh, we are exercising the character swap.
Oh.
Ashra, Reiko,
We are changing cameos.
The change of cameos, that isn't interesting.
That's 2 for Butterjaw.
Life you take draws your soul closer to the Netherrealm.
My motives are no less pure than yours, Ashra.
It's an interesting choice there.
Serena. What is interesting to see what Serena brings to this matchup.
Should change the... There is that. It's just being able to, fill in a bit of those gaps over there.
I know that Butterjaw knows that comes back. I guess he just, I don't know, just a brain fart.
Well, it's easy to say from the outside. I'm looking in, but if you're dealing with that many attacks and what can also come after that, it becomes a little bit more difficult to respond to.
Okay, so he's using it as a setup. Which is interesting because after the first two knives, there's a gap, which I unfortunately learned to my chagrin earlier in the tournament.
Well, if nothing else, you could say you learned something today. Despite the change-up, Butterjaw is still showing particularly well at finding those moments in which a move might hit, and then just like a strike during recovery.
Nice. Not suffering from losing the Scorpion assist.
We have lost that particular fireball, but the aerial combos are still something to be quite cautious about. Once again, just punishing from there. The breaker at that point to save the round. DDT into the pop.
Oh, nice.
We hit the pop-up, not that we needed it, but we can polish off some damage from that point to secure the round.
Butterjaw on the verge of going to grand finals. See, there's that gap.
There's that gap as you were talking about there. I can appreciate the change as Reiko in particular. If you aren't landing the combos that you want, you are very rarely going to see a Reiko in the air. So in that sense, I can see the move, but able to bait for that ground and tackle, and now the throw game.
Butterjaw with only has to win this round. Karasu, unfortunately, need to climb all the way back.
That's the thing, being able to duck it this time. Got collected on the last time around over there. Maybe trying to get in there with a response that was too slow at that point. And we got the grab.
That's almost going to be it. I don't think that's quite going to kill.
I think we still have some pixels left after this. Not many, but...
And... oh,
could it?
Hail Mary. No. And Butterjaw's going to Grand Finals.
Have to go for a blaze of glory either way. And that's it for Butterjaw. Butterjaw advances.
Congratulations, Butterjaw, already has fight for that run back.
We're seeing a rematch.
Shout out to Karasu making it out. Has a half yard free loser side. Third place.
The third place, brilliant effort from Makanasu all the way through.
Can I get Faded and Wazo to jump on the sit-up? Can I also get Lennox and Axe to jump on the sit-up?
All right, the rematch, the run back.
All right.
Butterjaw come back and reset.
Indeed, back where we relatively started. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here since 11.
If we have a third sit-up to Marvel, can I get Zero Lock and Ding Dong Kid to sit down and play?
Yo, T-House.
I got Zero Lock and Ding Dong Kid. Get over to Marvel.
T-House. Butterjaw. T-House. T-House.
You just had to get your request in there. No, see, the other option that we can go from this is just to fake you out and go for the what is the least tea house stage on here?
The least tea house.
The least tea house.
The least
like the
tea
furthest
house.
away from the tea house. Is it the flesh pits?
Yeah, I would say the flesh pits.
Just terrible menu.
We're all going down to tea house.
Like the bar menu is lacking.
We are opening with Baraka this time. Probably smart. Baraka Havoc.
I will still have that
again.
place in my heart for Reiko there, but...
Oh no! Oh no!
And once again, a reminder that we are on the PlayStation 5 for all that entails.
Oh no!
Talking that PS Quinto.
PS queso.
That's not numbers.
I know that.
Just
oh, we might have been trying to get the make sure it was got all the hotfix data and whatnot.
good thing to make sure just to check.
Yeah. Alright. Southern Cross Up 2023, your first Mortal Kombat Grand Finals. Butterjaw versus Ghost Chips. Baraka. Both these gross boys. The tea house. The tea house.
Not the kind you encourage, Alec.
Both of these. Definitely Baraka winning the Fireball War here, I think.
It's just the sheer speed at which the Blade Spark comes out. But as we have seen, the Neoplasm, it might be a viable strategy.
You're going to dinner with Tanya? No!
Goodness
No!
me. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
taking advantage of the chip that Cyrax affords. Ooh, punishing the overextend, but not that it mattered, being able to reverse it from that point.
Oh, that chip damage.
This is one of the
Commanding
challenges.
first round from Butterjaw.
This is one of the challenges of facing a Baraka. A lot of the times with the strings, you can block absolutely perfectly, but look at your life bar and still feel like you got caught out.
Especially with that meter burn projectile of his, you just take more chip damage.
You'd be hard pressed to find a better synergy than Baraka and Cyrax as a combo. Maybe not necessarily current character strength, but I'm talking relationship of character versus cameo.
Like you just going in the slap chop.
The Vince offers a slap chop.
Baraka could just chip him out. What did I say? What did I say?
And very close to, might as well just have done just that.
Oh! Yeah!
Levels.
Oh, the best fatality in the whole series. Yes.
Due to circumstances beyond our control, we can no longer continue this set, but... Being able to sneak out at that point with that low jab.
The sheer BM. Oh my god.
Taking it down to almost half. Ghost just trying to create opportunities here. In between the relentless carnage that is the blocked or no strikes from Baraka.
Round 2, fight.
Ghost Ship's able to make it happen in the final game against Baraka. Last set these two had, but maybe having trouble finding his footing in this one. So
Once again, like, there is a certain amount of, especially when you're at this level, there is a certain amount of downloading your opponent from there, and maybe getting the say sort of this effect.
And you know, with Butterjaw needing to reset, they're only going to get more and more used to each other. So it's a matter of who's going to be better at adapting.
That's the name of the game at this. It's adapting from a game plan.
Oh.
And just a sheer chip missing with that cameo, but it didn't matter at the end. And we're going into this on the next set. Reset on the cards. We are looking at Butterjaw 2, Ghost Trip 0 at this point.
Just that chip is so disgusting. Oh.
Finding that gap in between.
It didn't matter. All right, Baraka in the corner.
That's the thing to remember.
Havoc can make this happen. Oh.
That's the thing to remember with that particular cameo. There is a gap, yes, but it is just that small. Taking a bit of a risk for it, unless you had something very fast in your lineup, or you're spending meter to get armor in there somehow.
Oh, here we go.
Collecting with that punch with the low. Uppercut.
Ghost Chips is
And
having trouble
unfortunately
finding
forced
his...
into blocking, expecting another string at that point.
Ghost Chips just having trouble finding his openings.
In that round to Butterjaw, we are staring down the barrel of a reset, potentially. It's like getting those low pokes just to keep distance from over there, but a lot of the pace of this has been dictated by Butterjaw. Punishing the whiff at that point.
Oh. Nice.
Maybe look at the carry and,
Oh,
and
the
exactly that.
breaker.
We get the breaker. And now we have...
It's especially difficult because Havoc is one of the, like, yeah, we're going to
we have
reset.
reset.
Reset!
And it's just difficult after that with that life taken from there. You had that real moment
We gotta reset.
to build that corner combo from there.
Havoc, one of the characters that just does not have a reversal, so that Baraka pressure is especially difficult for him to deal with.
You typically have to find creative options for the wake up on a Havoc. There are options, but most of them aren't.
So we are in the
his
grand
main
final
cast.
reset now, and the last set was not even close.
Having said that,
But
to that point, but able to carry into the corner.
Ghost Chips was able to defeat Butterjaw to get to grand final.
If Ghost Chips can keep up this sort of pressure,
can he find the heart of the cards? Oof.
trying to go in for the overhead, that was the right idea, but not in enough time coming in with that wake up.
Nice. Ghost Chips may be finding his feet.
And we saw a hint of what we might see from Ghost Chips, in especially that tactical reliance on the sigil, just being able to take away that option,
Yes,
hopefully, of being able
very tactical use of the sigil in the last game.
But to say nothing of the winning meta, the winning new meta, which is Neoplasm spam.
All right, here we go.
Forcing the breaker at that point.
It almost seems like he finds his X factor when the chips are down. The ghost chips, you might say. I'll see myself out. Nice. Well done, Ghost Chips. Putting a point on the board.
Very much being able to clear. I would say with back against the wall, but that's not the case. It was back down to 0, back to neutral at that point. So we are at 1-0, and interesting, we're going to the character select.
Change. What are we gonna see? Oh no! No, we're sticking with Baraka.
Contemplating the change of game plan, but decided against it.
What you smell is liberation.
It seemed to work very effectively in the round to get to the reset over there, but
It's good to just get that breather as well. Now Ghost Chip's really putting the pressure on. Oh, but here comes with the
whipping the throw from there. Still being able to punish. That exchange isn't entirely safe, and being able to find with the crouching jab.
seeing a much more even set this time around.
They were trying to find their spots. And I say as Baraka, as Butterjaw just comes out with that furious wake up from there. Punishing the whiff. Can we carry the corner? And we do.
Oh,
Sigil
and,
down.
Sigil taking away his breaker.
depleting his options, depleting what. Didn't need all that much options for that particular answer there, but Butterjaw able to rally.
Round 2, fight.
Sending that combo.
Ghost Chips' health just crumbling.
Was thinking for a second we were going to get to the other corner over there. Thought we were going to go coast to coast, which we effectively have.
Oh, good timely breaker.
Definitely
Maybe a
needed
little
there.
late. Did that meter like just get there?
It seemed to be an unfortunate issue of timing. It would have ideally been better to break it there early, but once again, you can have these options and not realize that the...
Got 1-1.
Round 1, fight.
It's the other tool of Baraka. Not part of his usual sort of close range game plan, but the Blade Spark being a particularly quick projectile.
No solid hits on Havoc yet, and yet his health just like, what is that, like a third?
It's all those little parts, just like every time that you want to see Chip over there, and why it's not like a bad strategy. You need 100 cents to make a dollar. Very much that sort of idea. Bit.
Trying to make that presence felt against Baraka, but unfortunately being up in Baraka's face is not a fun place to be.
It's not a fun place to be, but
all right.
He's not without options in that range.
Round 2, fight.
Fortunately, kicking out Serena over there. That will
Very,
keep her inactive for a wee while, that does.
Breaker on deck for Ghost Chips. Both players very adept with their cameos, using the chip on the Cyrax cameo, the very intelligent use of the Serena sigil.
That I've liked so far, and I'm in particular, but it's just that oppressive nature of that particular Cyrax assist.
Oof. All right, breakers on deck for both players. There goes one.
There's that one.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, you've not been able to carry on from there because Baraka does have that wake-up game.
Oh, here we go.
Just striking and trying to get that opportunity to open up and get some near play. No, we break her there. Take the time to reset, put him back in his home.
Havoc could very easily get chipped to death.
Would very well, especially with that sort of moment that just creates that freedom for him to.
Baraka says, "Be gone, thought."
Just makes.
That magic pixel.
That magic pixel. Referred to it before, and this shows it here today. As long as you have that, you're in the game.
Round 1, fight.
Right, Ghost Chips can take this one. He is our first Mortal Kombat 1 champion. but I am not counting out Butterjaw yet by any means.
Definitely cannot. The way that we've seen him playing throughout this tournament and others, even just this weekend. Yep, right into the corner.
All right, we got a breaker on deck for Havoc. Okay. We got some
Cameraman was called.
we got some breathless angles going on here. little Truffaut combat. Who directed that? Godard? Godard, thank you.
You make Godard.
Thank you, Truffaut wrote it. Anyway, yeah, well done, Butterjaw.
She's confused, but she's got the spirit. Anyway. Ghost just once again trying to find those openings and finding them indeed. It's just a case of being able to with those pokes teasing out a response almost.
Always just struggling to find those openings.
You definitely have options. There is
struggling to find openings where all Baraka has to do is just come up and wheel the slap chop and
there is still danger to that. Thankfully, he does have at times the Cyrex assist to make potentially unsafe strings and ends that much closer to one safe, but can't be relied on every single time.
Yes.
And it's the new meta again.
Oh, whiffed it. Nice. Ghost Chip's 1 point away from Mortal Kombat champion.
Ghost just potentially able to close it out here.
House. The tea house.
In the only venue a match of this magnitude can take place.
Only in America. Ooh!
Nice escape.
That is the first tech we have seen the entire top 8.
Just putting out the neoplasm and laying down the sigil, almost teasing out that sort of a response of like say, no, you first, and I'll follow from there.
All right.
Using the armor.
We got a breaker on deck for Havoc. We got half health for both players. Ooh, fatal blow for Baraka. Now fatal blow for both players.
Fatal blow.
All right.
Applicable to both players.
This is it. Oh. Oh.
Less than 15.
Oh!
And able to.
Oh!
Able
Ghost
to clinch
Chips
it
is
out.
the first New Zealand Mortal Kombat 1 champion at Southern Cross Up 2023.
Well fought by the Ghost Chips has taken
Well
it from
fought
here
by
after
Ghost Chips
the
after
reset.
a punishing loss to Butterjaw in the first set.
Congratulations, Butterjaw, making it out. Haven't seen him in a while.
All right.
Let's give our young Mr. Ghost Chips a round of applause. First place, Mortal Kombat 1.
Absolutely.
Alright, so if I can have the top
All bashful
three,
and everything.
To the middle table, and I'll give you guys the medals and take credit for all that.
All right.
Meanwhile, we're gonna switch
All right. We have been the deadly alliance of cringe.
Breezy, Dime Story.
Goodbye and good night. Bang.
Heading over to Street Fighter.